Welcome back, race fans. Our final two races of the show. Pit bike stock 140. A huge entry for this one, so we're going to show the highlights from race B, Group B, sorry. Their second race of the day, and it is Danny Underwood leading the charge. 111 Ryan Gaines there in second position. Matt Dicey, Tony Dicey, Lawrence Wardle going through, and Tom Arnold. And it looks like the lead has changed as we went into that second turn as well. Ryan Gaines just going through underneath Danny Underwood there as they come through. Everybody looking down, they're trying to keep the spray off their visors as they come through. But as I say, good entries in this class. You're having to run two blocks for this one.
Yeah, we always get good entries for the 140s. Doesn't look it so much on race 2 because there's an awful lot of attrition in race 1. A lot of people went down, a couple of injuries, nothing major, but a lot of broken equipment, so a lot of people didn't get out into race 2. But yeah, usually during practice and qualifying, they run in separate groups, and qualifying, wherever their qualifying position is, determines halfway down the qualifying statistics. We split it straight down the middle, top half going to Group A, bottom half going to Group B. I mean, we call this the slower group, but as you can see with Ryan and Danny there, they're not slow at all, they're still going for it.
I mean, there's Ryan coming down to us. Danny's still holding on to second place. The two Dicey brothers there, third and fourth at the moment. Stock 140s, but both classes, the A and B, the racing is so close all the way through in these ones.
Yeah, well, they're stock 140cc pit bike engines, very limited to what you can do on them, virtually nothing. It's all policed by dyno, although we couldn't run the dyno at Rednal because we had one power socket for the whole venue because of the fire. But yeah, everything's dyno tested to make sure that everybody's staying within the maximum brake horsepower limit. That means that you get very, very, very close racing. It's very cost effective. I mean, a good bike or a competitive bike is about £1,200. Where else can you go racing? £1,200. Your entry fee, spare set of wets, less than £2,000. You've gone racing for the year.
And it's good competitive racing. You've probably, ladies and gentlemen at home, enjoyed all the racing action that we're bringing you highlights of. And this guy, they're doing a little tricky one out there as well, because I was just having a look, there's not a single dry line at the moment. I think we just had a heavy shower before this one. You can see the water on the aerial for camera. And looking down on the circuit, there doesn't look like to be a dry line at all on this one.
It's a little bit dry on that straight. It's very difficult. The camera's not really giving you the edge. As you said, we had a downpour before the 140 races. But you can see, it's still sending up some spray. It's better if it's full wet, because then you know what you're up against. But in these conditions, you don't know what each corner, because it's raining, you don't know, which corner's going to be which is going to be slippery, which is going to be dry. So all the power to them, they're doing well out there.
They have got to keep their wits about it, as I say. They're literally going into the corners. It's almost unexpected what the conditions are going to be like. And it's still at the front at the moment. It's still Ryan Gaines. Danny Underwood, I think we've still got there in second position. There he goes, Danny Underwood coming through in second position. I'm not too sure if we've had a change. I mean, third and fourth look like they're starting to have a battle away there. With a big glob of water on that camera lens as it goes through. But it looks like Rob Petit is moving up through the field at the moment, coming towards the closing stages of this one at the moment. I can tell you the fastest lap has been by Rob Petit, 53.908. Oh, there we go.
You could see the rain on that camera lens, couldn't you? This shot doesn't really show it, but it's starting to chuck it down again.
He's got two very gingerly moving back markers there, and Ryan had to work his way through there. And the fair play to them, they've all carefully moved out the way and allowed him through, didn't get too hampered there. And the rest of the field not too far behind. And I think that all the riders, even the back markers, are doing a fantastic job getting around there, because it does look very tricky out there.
I think the back marker's played into Rob Petit's hands, because I think he's right on Danny Underwood now, and I think it won't be long, judging by his pace, before he's through.
And you can see Ryan just having a look over. Oh, Ryan's decided to do a bit of grass tracking, and there's that battle now. Rob Petit is right on Underwood, so the battle is really closing up now for second and third. Are we going to get a shot of them as they come towards the end of it? It looks like he's made that move. Let's wait to see. I think he did. It looked like the red leathers had just got ahead of Underwood, so he out-dragged him going down that straight. So we're coming through, and it looks like it's going to be on the last lap as well by the looks of it, because here they comes, there's Ryan going through. So Ryan Gaines, it looks like it's going to be the checkers for Ryan, it is, and Rob Petit takes second, Danny Underwood takes third, and just losing it on that last lap there.